I think.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But hello, Oshio. Question: how does it feel being 50 now?
Huh?
Your birthday was Sunday, right? You turned
Yeah.
50, right?
No.
You're an old lady, right?
No.
Yeah,
No. Don't joke about
yeah.
that. I'm 50.
You're 50. Also, hi, Scott.
Hello.
Hello, Scott. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Scott. How you doing, Scott? Welcome in, Raiders.
Hello. What did I
Hello.
miss? What did I miss?
We're talking about how Oshio turned 50, and it's a big number. It's
Yes.
something to
Massive.
celebrate.
I am
The
going to
big
ban you from your
50.
own stream, Massive.
Wait, you're banning me from my own stream? What?
I'm gonna take over this D&D session. If you
Okay.
keep this up.
Oh
Okay.
shit. Okay.
Okay, Scott, real quick, how was Final Fantasy?
It was good. We just bummed around and just did roulettes and just generally wasted time until it was time for
Let's
D&D.
go.
Oh well, that's the best.
Let's
That's the
go.
best
Yeah.
enjoyment one can have in a game, right?
Yeah.
Just wasting time. Speaking of wasting time, hi, welcome to D&D. We're big time waster. We just,
Whoa.
yeah, I mean, especially this session. You'll see. Hi, I am
Okay.
Master of Ceremonies, Master of Fact. You may worship me as your god. And I'm here joined by my wonderful friends, the rest of the members of the Windcaller of this Skyheart campaign. We have the one raiding us. We have Scott playing Verdite.
Good evening.
Scott, what level are you, and what subclass did you pick?
I am level 3, and subclass. Let me just check my character sheet real quick.
Checks notes.
Hold up a minute.
I
Hold
know
up a
what
minute.
I am.
Yeah,
I know what I am.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's very pretty, and it has wings.
Oh yes, the gods have finally answered my calls.
Ah,
And,
yes, of course, yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
finally,
gosh.
after all this time, they're finally.
They finally got so annoyed. They were just like, oh, fine, geez, okay.
Yeah,
Have
here's
some power.
here's some power. Finally, you
Will
can
you finally
heal.
leave us alone?
Then we have Sev playing Chelsea. Hi, Sev.
Sev, you might
Hello.
be muted.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
I was muted. I was muted.
Okay.
No.
What?
I was talking with my computer guy about a computer problem.
Oh no. What is Chelsea's new subclass?
She is a draconic sorcerer.
Ah, there we go. Big dragon energy. She's now even more white and red than before.
Fine.
Then
Let's
we,
go.
then we have the wonderful Ocean X, the 50-year-old Ocean X playing Nim.
I am gonna slap you.
I mean, be proud of your beautiful wrinkles. By the way, what's Nim's subclass?
My subclass is a massive hater.
Putting up with massive.
Nim is a paladin of the ancients.
There we go. I was wondering when the Valley Girl would kick in.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Will
okay.
you stop saying that I'm 50 now that I'm a Valley Girl? Is this
Valley
what you were wanting?
I mean, it's ancients, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think
You're
50-year-olds
ancient.
would probably be more inclined to speak like a Valley Girl to make themselves seem younger.
Yeah, you know, Raining
like you.
Blades
I don't
is
like you.
very smart.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. Don't leave, Osho. It's a joke. It's a bit.
No,
Why am I here?
It's a bit.
I cannot believe that Scott was the first one to actually get the joke of why I keep calling Oshio 50-year-old.
I completely missed the start.
Okay, yeah,
I still don't get the joke.
because you're a paladin of the ancients.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
I mean, if
It's
you're
funnier when you explain jokes,
Yeah,
right?
Like, if you're gonna do that, you gotta say like 100 or something. 50 isn't that old.
I mean, according to internet years, 30 is already ancient and
We're talking
decrepit.
about old show.
Yeah, Ocho, yes. And finally, we have Raining Blaze playing Cathis. Hi, RB.
Hi, everyone.
What subclass are you?
My subclass is open bar.
Open bar. There we go. The open bar monk. That is fantastic. I love it. That is fucking okay. In the last episode, a lot of crap happened. The party met a fae, and then they
She was really pretty.
she was very pretty. She was very pretty. She had some big booba according to Scott.
did.
Hey now.
Scott dictates the rules in that regard. Yeah, first my rule is the first one to make fan art of an NPC gets to dictate what that NPC looks like.
That is too much power to hand to me, Massive.
Yeah, no. If it is within reason. There we go. But they met the pretty fae. They released the pretty fae. They went through a series of challenges that they had to use their brain thingies for said challenges. And afterwards, they realized that the pretty fae wasn't really that pretty. I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right?
Debatable.
Debatable.
Beholder, where? Oh my
Massive,
god.
are you telling
We're gonna
me
die.
that you don't like hot goth ladies?
I love hot goth ladies. That is
Well-
my biggest weakness. I don't like it when they have 6 heads and multiple spider arms.
That's more
Wait.
hands for hand holding and
Wait.
more heads for kissing.
Oh no, I'm also a monster girl enjoyer. What am I talking about?
Yeah, what are you saying?
What am
Massive?
I saying? She was totally my type. But anyway, she's not generally everyone's type. And stuff happened. Nim shared her name with this entity. And then
Well,
Nim
she shared a name.
shared a name, yes. And then Nim also felt this sense of loss and like something is missing. But life goes on, right? It's not, if you don't remember, it's not a big deal, right?
It's fine.
It's fine, right? Also, Verdite stole a deity statue from its shrine.
Steal is such a strong accusatory word.
Go on.
I reacquisitioned it.
Yeah, all right. Straight into your bedroom.
Yeah.
I like the idea, possibly that, Nim interacted with the Fae and is now a paladin with the Ancients. Verdite stole a statue and is now, has a celestial subclass.
Yeah.
And, and Chelsea and Cathis are just like, yeah, we were kind of always like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing. Actually,
Goes on.
Chelsea and Kath has nothing changed. So
Candace got more drunk.
yeah. More. The bar became open at
Candace's
different
tolerance
hours.
went up.
Yep. And Chelsea just became more dragon.
Yeah.
But yes. So afterwards, you return to the ship, and it's been 3 weeks.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yes, indeed. It's been 3 weeks of sailing, doing odd jobs, mostly just transportation work at the Wind Caller. And finally, after what has been around a month, if you remember correctly, it's been it was a few days before you reached the Jungle Island, but it's been about a month of working for the Wind Caller. 2 things happened. First, the captain approaches all of you and hands you 100 gold pieces for
Yo.
each of you.
We got paid.
I already added it to your character sheets,
Nice.
claiming that it is your payment for a month's work plus
Okay.
a bonus for the whole hassle in the jungle.
Nice. I got paid for that.
Yeah, you got paid because
I was expecting to get my pay docked for that.
oh no. I mean, everyone survived, and you just
Yeah.
freed a very powerful fae. It's nothing
Yeah,
serious.
that's not our problem.
Yeah, yeah, that's someone else's problem at this point. Who knows? Maybe she's still stuck in that island. Maybe.
Well, I mean, she's friendly with us, so honestly, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
you'd rather have something like that on your side than not.
Exactly. But yes, so you got paid, which is great. 100 gold pieces. She did also, Cathis. She added a little something to the payment, because for a month's work, even with the bonus from going to the island, she's being very generous. But it's like the first month.
Captain.
Yeah. Also, there's a hero point on the field now.
Oh,
She's being nice to us because we're new hires, so that we stick around.
Yeah, she's not bribing you or anything. Anyway, and another thing happens. As you reach a city off in the distance called Bashmouth.
That's a really good name.
Yeah, yeah. As you reach the city of Bashmouth, the captain announces that you're going to have
Now,
4 days
you're
of
all
shore
start.
leave.
Get your game on.
Oh,
shore leave.
Play. Hey now.
I knew someone was going to start singing it.
Get your
I-
game on.
So you're
We
going to
didn't
get
say-
3 days of shore leave, Nim. Everyone else gets 4. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so as you reach the island of Brewboard, there we go. Yes. And you dock in the city of Bashmouth. This is Bashmouth. There we go. You dock in the city of Bashmouth. This is within Genasi lands. This is part of one of the Genasi queendoms.
Oh,
Indeed, there's 2 Genasi queendoms, and then there's the Genasi
Okay.
Republic. Basically, the 3 biggest nations in the Genasi lands, mainly containing Genasis, are the two queendoms. Because, for the record, Fire Genasi, which tend to be the ruling class, are very matriarchal. So that's why it's the queendoms. It's always the queen is always the one in power, and then there's the republics, an alliance of basically think United States, but weirder. Wait, no, less weird. But you arrive at Bashmouth, and as you dock, the captain says, "All right, everyone, you will behave. Thalric and I are going to be neck deep in bureaucracy and paperwork for the next 4 days. So don't get into any messes, troubles especially with the law." And she immediately glances at Cathis, at Samuel, Kayla, and Durgan. She looks at all 4 of you. This is because she doesn't know
Burps.
Chelsea well enough yet. Yeah, but she goes, "Do not get into trouble with the law, but enjoy your 4 days. Be back here during that before the end of the 4 days, and we will always need someone to stay at the ship." But she look. You see, not everyone is on deck. You do know that the goblin, Ozzy, usually when she assembles everyone in the crew, he doesn't show up. He's just down there with the engine, living his best life and doesn't care about
Surely.
anything. Like you over the month you've come to understand that it's not that he's part of the crew. He's just very attached to the ship engine, and the crew just happens to be part of the whole package.
he
But-
came with the engine when
Yeah,
we bought it.
yeah, basically. Now you can't get rid of him. But you are allowed to now have 4 days to do as you wish. Now, as she tells everyone to go. You lot have choices. So each day you can choose either go about on your own business by yourselves or with someone in the party if you want to walk around together and group up, or you can actually join what each of the one or more of the other crewmates, one of the other members of the Wind Caller, if you so wish to spend time with them, because I did make a whole calendar for what they do for these 4 days, each of the members. So if you want to spend time with them, that is completely and entirely up to you. Now, this is going to be the first day. This is going to be this session is more for this downtime. So unless you cause trouble, which you can,
Ooh. Probably not on day one.
Do I look like I would cause trouble?
Oh no.
That's Eilish's.
Yeah. All right. So, I want to know, Kethis, what are you doing for first day?
Chris is going to do what he does every first day of shore leave, and he's going to go out to the town of Durgan, drinking and
How
all sorts of
did
stuff.
you know that Durgan was gonna go out drinking?
I've worked with him for a very long time.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, Kethis, you join with Durgan because Durgan, the first day, he immediately turns to Kethis. We going?
Creatures of habit.
Yeah, best bud.
And Armin, he's a dwarf. You're very very tall, so arm around your waist, your arm around his shoulders. You walk outside, heading towards the first drinking hall that you find. This is gonna be.
It's essentially a pub crawl that we're going to be doing.
That's what I was gonna say. You're basically doing a pub crawl. What are we at in terms of hero and villain points? There's 1 hero point on the field.
Okay.
Nim, what are you doing during your first day in Bashmouth?
Nim is very curious about the local fashion. What are the people here wearing? Like, because
Okay,
this is like this is her first time in this is like a Genasi nation, right?
this is 100% a part of the Genasi lands. Yeah.
This is her first time being here. She hasn't seen. She's probably seen a Genasi before, but
Of course, they're everywhere. But
yeah,
where you come from, they tend to be
She's
like
very-
servants.
she's very used to just high elves everywhere.
Yeah.
So the ones she has seen didn't really wear their own brand of clothing, so she's very interested in
Okay.
what they
One
are
thing you
wearing
actually
and their
immediately-
fashion.
One thing you actually immediately detect about
Oh
Genasi
yeah.
is they're very colorful. Like the clothing,
Oh.
their clothes, it's almost like they have to wear multiple different colors. So their styles are, you look around at the street, it's basically a rainbow. You just see various people they have to have like 3 or 4 colors with it in their full attire. And they all like to wear some kind of hat on their heads.
Okay.
It's very much within style to have these. I don't know what's it called. It's like a beret, but with a feather on it. It
Oh,
seems to be
yeah.
the style nowadays. Yeah, but you can spend the day looking around the shops and inquiring about fashion and what you
Absolutely.
can do with that. Yeah, totally, 100%. Chelsea, what is it that you do during your first day?
I need to go and
I need to go
buy a
away.
deck of cards.
Oh,
I need a deck of cards.
So basically, you're telling me you're basically going out shopping for a few
Yes.
stuff, yeah? Or is it
Yeah.
the only thing you want to buy is just the deck of cards? Because that only
Well,
takes
see
up
if
a
anything
little.
else catches my eye, but
Okay, all right.
that's the goal.
Got it. All right. Verdite, what is it that you decide to do?
Hmm. I suppose I would, if Nim doesn't need any help carrying her shopping, I would probably,
Well, you have to
Probably
ask Nim if she does or not.
Nim, do you need a pack horse?
I mean, I'm assuming the first day is probably a lot of scouting. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of buying. It depends. I mean,
Look at
how big of
Oshio.
like how
Look
big
at
of a place
Oshio
is
already
this?
planning. First day is scouting. Second day is trying it all on.
Yeah,
and then
listen.
third
Yeah.
is when I buy
Like
everything.
any great battle,
I mean,
you have
I
to
don't. Yeah,
plan
I don't know
ahead.
how many places there are. I mean, you can join me if you want. You know, like I mean, we could get you some pretty cool stuff. We could make you look so fab.
Oh no, makeover.
What do you think?
Yeah, I was going to go and see if there were any places of worship, but I think a makeover sounds quite funny as well. So I'm going to go with. I'm going to keep Nim safe in this new town.
All right.
All right,
I just got a villain
let's
point,
go.
by the way. Villain point for
I mean-
massive. Yay. I mean,
fine.
I can still use it for bad stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's
What's a
Trust me.
primo
fine.
point?
Primo means cousin in Portuguese.
Ah.
And Gorion and I call each other cousins.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, he's Brazilian and I'm Portuguese, so we're basically cousins.
Yeah.
And I love my cousin. Anyway, so Verdite, you're going with Nim, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So Pacor, I can imagine that.
As soon as Verdite like expresses the slightest bit of interest in like trying on clothes, Nim is like, "Oh my gosh, like listen, I you know, I've never got the chance to like dress up someone else before. Oh my gosh, I would love to. Oh my gosh, okay, listen. Here's what I think would work on you, okay? Like, I mean, it depends on what kind of style you want to go for, right?" And Nim just starts like, doesn't stop.
Verdite's just like, mm-hmm.
All
Just
right.
like,
So, first of all, Kathis, you and Durgan go on a pub crawl around the city. So, first of all, you inquire upon what the best spots are to drink, and there are multiple mead halls around the area, and you decide to start with the Downward Dog, a dwarfen-owned pub, you know, to start out strong. And as you're drinking, Kathis, you find that your drinking buddy disappears on you. And when you look to the side, you notice he is already gambling away all the money he earned. Do you join him in gambling? Do you stop him? Do you do anything? Or you just keep drinking?
Oh hell yeah, Kethis joins them. But like Kethis is gonna like not putting his money first, but he's gonna be like the very bad enabling friend that's like, oh yeah, bet it all on bread, bet it all on red.
Oh,
got
okay. All right. Let me just check on something. All right. So first of all, since you're watching to see what Durgan does, you notice that at first he starts to win. You notice that at first he's winning big. You're basically playing dice, and you see his technique flawless. He's like, "Yeah! Yeah!" Every time he wins, though, he grabs another mug. That's when things start to go a little bit sour. After a while, you know he came in with a bag full of gold. Now he has like half of that, and he's very annoyed. Dusk, thank you for the 39 months. You're so awesome. I love you, Dusk. We all love you, Dusk.
39 months. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
So long.
We
That
love
neck
you,
came out.
Dusk. Love you, Dusk. But yes, so Gethys, he starts to lose. At what point do you stop him and start betting? At what point do you just keep betting, even if it's against him? What are you doing? Keep in mind, you've been drinking as much as he has. No, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Let's see how you're handling that drink. I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw for him as well. All right, yeah, that's a 3. Oh no, you have the advantage because he's a dwarf. That's an 18. Nice. All right, he's doing okay. Okay, you're tipsy. You're jolly. You're having a damn good time, but you're not drunk. So, Cathis, what are you doing?
Kethis will continue to like once it seems that like Durgan is gonna start like going south, he's gonna be like, yeah, you got this, man, keep going, and then he's gonna start betting against Durgan.
Oh, okay. All right, so your success is actually going to affect what Durgan's success is. All right, so how about this? You're gonna be making 3 rolls for me just for the whole day of drinking and gambling. All right. You're gonna be making an insight roll, a deception roll, and an intimidation roll. Just to run the whole game. Do you have a proficiency with gambling? Specifically, do you have proficiency with dice sets?
RB?
RB?
Oh, sorry, I thought I was muted that whole time. No,
You
I'm
were.
not. I don't have time for proficiency.
Oh, you don't have proficiency, so you just roll it normally. So that's a 10
Okay.
for the insight. All right, roll a deception and intimidation.
Okay, the
Oh, by the way, wait. Before you roll, how much are you betting? I forgot about that. Minimum 10 gold. This is for the whole gambling for the whole day.
for the whole day.
Yeah.
50.
50 gold. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Go on then.
All right, so that was the Sorry, what's our hero point situation like?
There's 1 hero point.
Guys, do I use it as part of my gambling?
That's up to the party.
I mean, who knows what dangers me and Nim are going to
Do
face
it.
clothes shopping.
I heard do it. I'm doing
say
it.
do-
I'm
I say
already
do
rolling
it.
insight.
Yeah, do it.
Only slightly better.
So it's a
Okay.
12. All right. Now for deception.
Deception.
That's an 11. All right. And now for an
And
intimidation.
intimidation.
This is basically all the skills you're using throughout
Oh.
the day for your game. Oh, by the way, no hero points, so let me just take this away from you. All right. Cool. So, as the day starts to wind down, Cathis, I have good news. Your friend Durgan is very happy with a bag full of gold.
Is the bad news that it's my gold?
The bad news is that it's all your gold, yes. You lost 50 gold.
Oh,
You can remove it from your character sheet.
That's awesome.
Yep. So you started to bet against Durgan, and for some reason that motherfucker started winning, and winning very, very hard throughout the day. But there is a silver lining to this, because he felt sorry for you. He started paying for the drinks.
what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're buddies. But yeah, so you lost 50 gold, but at least you don't have to pay for the drinks. Good job.
Worth it.
Worth it. and you spent the day having fun with your good buddy. All right, Chelsea. Let's jump to you since you're the other one who is currently
Yep.
on her own. So, buying a deck of cards is super easy. You go to a general store. There's actually a general store called, what's it called? The Road Heart Below. As you go in there, you buy yourself a deck of cards. Wait, a normal deck of cards, or are you looking for something more special?
Just a normal deck of cards.
All right. So you buy yourself a deck of cards. I don't know. How much is a deck of cards? Gaming set. There we go. What's the cost?
Item playing cards, 5 silver points.
Okay, so reduce five silver.
Okay.
All right, cool. What else do you wish to do for the rest of the day? Because that only took you like an hour to find the general shop.
I guess I'll go try and meet up with Nim and Birdite.
Oh, for shopping. All right.
At least
So-
to see what things are around. I'm not immune to fashion.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. You actually have a very pretty skirt and everything.
Oh my gosh. More joining in. Let's go, Chelsea.
Yeah,
Oh my
actually,
gosh.
as I'm gonna say, as Nim and Verdite, both of you were getting instructions on where to go to actually get, your fashion on.
Yeah.
You
The
do
different shops and
realize,
stuff in the area.
yeah, you learn that the new row over in this area, this is where most of the high end kind of shopping takes place. Is where a lot of the people with a little bit more money gather up, and as you're there, you're actually just at the start of looking around stuff. You actually see Chelsea waving you down.
Oh, Chelsea. I didn't realize you were in the area.
Yep. I found what I was looking for. Figured I'd come and see what they had for fashion. I like how multicolored the clothing.
I
the
know,
people
right?
here.
It's so colorful. I love it so much. Oh my gosh.
Very
I'm
much
so
my
excited.
style.
Oh my gosh. I think you'll look amazing in some of these dresses. Like, oh my gosh.
You'll find
I'm so excited to try some of it on.
as you look at the dresses, you'll find that the general style for the more feminine bodies around here tends to be short skirts. Seems to be all the rage right now. Short skirts, high stockings, knee stocking, like the what's it called?
Thigh highs.
Thigh high. Yeah, that. I am not. I don't know fashion very well, but I'm trying my best.
Socks that go up to the thighs. Thigh
yeah.
highs.
Thigh highs, yes. It seems to be all the rage here.
Yo,
I'm very cultured, yes, I know.
let's go.
So,
Programmer socks, yeah.
so
Programmer socks is specifically the stripy ones.
you know what? It's the stripy ones.
Let's
they're
go.
they're all the rage now.
Oh my gosh, stripes are
yeah.
in.
But yes, so you find there is an area, a contained area, almost like what would be the equivalent of a shopping mall in our world, of several stores very tightly close together in multiple floors, where a lot of clothing is being sold. There's some seamsters. But there's also a lot of already made clothing. And right in the middle of it, there's this blacksmith's forge. Like, you hear from comments from people, the blacksmith was here before the other shops that he just refused to move. When every other shop started opening around, he was like, I'm not moving for anything. And now there's a blacksmith blowing smoke right in the middle of the shopping mall. But yeah, so you go around. You're not you Nim. You said you're not buying anything this day. You're
Well,
just
it depends. Like, I mean, she's not really sure like what she'll find, and how much she'll find. Like, she's mostly gonna be focused on like, um, yeah, figuring out like what styles there and what shops there are, and like, because there's gonna be shops of like varying sort of like um, prices and whatnot, and like
Mhm.
different styles and everything. So like, I mean, if she figures stuff out today, then sure. But like,
you'll find that these stores seem to be tailored more towards feminine bodies because
perfect.
for male bodies there doesn't seem to be a lot. You notice that the male genasi around here, they wear colorful clothing, but it's not very varied, right? The style, it's mostly shirts, pants, the hat, the beret, and you're good. The women are the ones who dress all stylishly. But as you're doing this, you also start to realize something. All three of you. There is a clear divide in shops. You start to notice there's shops tailored and aimed at fire genasi that seem to be more high end than shops for other type of genasi. There seems to be a clear divide between the fire
oh my
genasi
gosh,
and
there's
the other.
class segregation.
There is a there.
My genasi.
Yeah. So, but I will say this. When they see a high elf appear in their shop, even the fire genasi store owners are like, yeah, right this way, madame.
Is that like eagerness
Oh.
or like what the hell are you doing here?
No, it's eagerness. They see a high
I
elf and they're
couldn't-
like, right this
I
way,
couldn't,
madame.
I couldn't tell if that was like them being genuine or that was them like
They're
them
excited.
being like, why are you here?
No, they're excited. They're excited.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, one of them, the first one. This is a very, you notice as you get there, very, very, very high end clothing store. There's several dresses that there are clearly made of the best fabrics. You
Let's
don't
go.
even need to touch them. And the store owner is this young fire genasi woman with her hair all done up in like two buns, one on top of each other, and this metal pin on top of that seems to be like a flame. And she's very well dressed in the style that all of these clothing are. And she immediately sees Nim and she goes, right this way, madame. Oh, you are beautiful. We always appreciate
thank
our
you.
high elven brethren. I'm sure we can find something that will make you delighted. You see her turn towards Verdite. Your little servant could wait outside.
Servant?
Oh,
Excuse me.
well, we were hoping to get something for him too.
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't cater to the, you know. She like does this little awkward movement with her shoulder. You know.
Right. You might need to wait. We'll get something for you later.
Yeah, you know what? I will go on ahead. I needed to see if there was any places of worship here anyway. So I'll meet back up with you. I'll check
Right.
back in here
Perfect. Okay.
once I've done. I just basically walk off.
All right, you start walking. She goes, can't find good help nowadays, right? Anyway, you there, and she starts picking out a few things, and Nim, you notice she takes the clothing and she puts it on Chelsea's arms for Chelsea to hold. Clothing that's clearly meant for you. She's just hold this, and hold this, and
I'm not a servant either.
oh,
Chelsea's just handed him.
my apologies. Anyway, and she tries to skirt around the issue, and yeah, you
Nim is kind of used to this. So
yeah,
she's
that's the
not
thing.
really
Yeah,
that
very
phased.
clearly, yeah. So
Like out of character, I want to react, but also in character, I'm like, I mean, Nim wouldn't really. Like, Nim would just be like, yeah, this is just how people act.
This
Yep.
is what my character would do.
Yeah.
yep. So you are basically going through this shop, and Nim, I will say this: when you were, let me rephrase what I had in mind. When you were back home, you often passed through stores like this,
Mm.
and it was a different time. But now you're in the thick of it. It is a completely different experience because these clothes, you're starting to notice a pattern as well. They're very tailored to what the elven fashion used to be around 5 or 6 years ago. The high elven fashion, only a little bit with a little bit more color added to it. Another villain point. Now I have 3 villain points. Okay, cool. This is gonna be nice for later. Yeah, but you're starting to understand that the fashion sense, the high end fashion sense, is very
Okay.
based on what the high elf fashion sense used to be half a decade ago.
Okay. As Nim realizes this, she kind of. It's not obvious. It's probably not obvious to like, unless someone's noticing. But she loses a bit of like, she loses a little bit of interest. She's like, oh, okay.
I
Right.
mean, in the meantime, you do Chelsea. She does turn to you. I'm sorry, we don't really have anything that accommodates sales. Maybe, I mean, the skirts might work, I guess.
I'll just take a look around myself.
Yeah. Yes. Please do try not to touch anything.
Chelsea just squints and glares.
All right. Immediately turns back to Nim and starts. Nim, they've been fawning over you the whole time.
Nim's mood definitely perks up whenever they do that.
Oh, they are. You are a specimen. They immediately start pushing all kinds of clothing towards the high elf. They love it. In the meantime, Verdite, you exit the mall. Are you looking for places of worship? Is that it?
Yeah, anything that looks like anything that looks like a out of place, like that would look like a place of worship. Yeah.
All right. Well, the one thing you notice immediately is on the other side of the river, near around the Dark Ring. You on the way here, you would have seen it. There's this big cathedral. That is the one thing that stands out the most. They called it the Elevated Hope. The Elevated Hope Cathedral. It is a cathedral to the worship of the light. For other places of worship, you'd have to search around.
I think I'll definitely go there first. I'll go to the Elevated Hope first.
All right, you go to the Elevated Hope, which does take like around 45 minutes to get there on foot, because you do have to go to the bridge and then go around and whatnot. By the way, the sights are very beautiful here. This place has a very Renaissance Italian Italy kind of style to it. So the houses have these beautiful tiles on them, beautiful red tiles on the roofs and whatnot. But they're very sunny as well. So this is a very beautiful place. Like this town is a very beautiful place, and you do see it's a port town, so you do see various kinds of people going about their business. As you reach the cathedral, you do find there isn't any sermons in currently happening, but you do see some acolytes cleaning up the place and some lumen. Lumen are the names of the priests of the Church of Light, the actual priests in charge of the specific churches. And you do see two lumen that seem to be having a conversation. Do you do anything specific or just sightseeing?
Just sightseeing, really. Am I feeling any kind of pull, like back on the island? Is anything speaking
Not
to me?
at all. Not at
Okay.
all.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
you feel more alone here in front of the Church of the Light than anywhere else.
Right. Okay. And probably just kind of sightsee a bit more, I imagine. Probably with one pendant in hand, like one of my many pendants around my neck, just kind of clutch one and just kind of take in the sights and just I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe sit close to the two acolytes that were having the conversation, see if I can kind of eavesdrop on them, but like not.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll me a stealth.
Uh-oh. How do I get myself up with?
Top right corner. Do you see the little symbols?
Yeah.
There should be a symbol of a little person. You click on
Ah.
it, then it should show you your character sheet.
There I am. Okay. So I usually go by the token, and my token.
Oh
was
yeah,
not-
yeah, I get it.
What am I doing? Stealth.
Yeah. Just to see how well you do. Oh, that's
I am
perfect.
invisible.
You nobody notices the little lizard man as he scuttles closer and starts listening in, and as you start to listen in, you start to realize they're pretty much talking about a theater play that they went to see, and they're so hyped. There were so many heroes in that play. But the ending was kind of a downer. Like it's almost like the villain won. It's so depressing, but they're super hyped.
I actually like those kind of stories, so I would probably be into it.
Okay, cool. You just listen to you're basically learning about the play secondhand. Cool. But yeah, going back to Nim and Chelsea, Verdite never returned, and you did see a lot of stuff, especially in the high end area.
Okay.
Well, Nim, you saw a lot of stuff, especially in the high end area. Chelsea, I mean, you looked, and then you were told a lot. Please let me just don't touch this.
I'm gonna go see if I can't lose the gaze of the person attending over an M.
Ooh, that's very easy. Whenever she highly focuses on Nim, you get an opening. What are you trying to do specifically?
I'm gonna slip off, browse other parts of the store.
Okay. So at some point, Nim, would Nim have noticed that at some point she started with two friends, and at some point she finds herself alone in this high-end shop?
Probably not.
Okay, cool. So Chelsea, you are very much welcome in the lower floors where the earth and water genasi tend to gather and buy their clothes. They even find the fact that you have horns very interesting when picking out berets. They actually point out a beret that would fit perfectly where your horn is missing, where your horn is broken, giving you this style of having one beret and then having the horn in the other side. They love it.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. These people are a lot nicer than the ones upstairs.
Oh, they're very welcoming. They're cool. You do notice, like Urchanasi specifically, they're more of modest folk. Earth, water genasi as well. Air genasi, you do know an air genasi. That's Captain Lyra. Very flighty.
Yeah.
Very. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there now. And she's just gone.
Yeah.
But the Urchanasi are very modest folk, specifically. So, yeah. So, big question. Nim, Chelsea, do you end up buying anything at the end of the day? Or not?
Depends. I'm in the high end section.
Oh, you are, yeah.
How expensive is it?
Uh-huh. Let me check. So the cheapest basically set of clothes
Okay.
that you can find in this area would be around 20 gold. The
Okay.
cheapest. The most expensive is this beautiful dress made of silk. It's red, has these symbols of the fire genasi, these flames, these flame patterns. This dress alone is 50 gold.
Okay.
Yeah. So would you buy anything, or are
Probably
you
not.
not?
Because if Nim's only been able to check out the upper floor so far, then she wants to see the other floors too.
You can come back the next day.
Yeah.
All right. So, Chelsea, do you buy any clothes, or
I want to buy that hat.
you want to buy the hat? All right. The hat is five silver.
Okay, I will deduct that.
You now have a beret, beautiful red beret. All right. So, actually, no, this wouldn't be a red beret. This would be a let's just say it's a white beret. Yeah, fits better.
Yeah.
So you have a beautiful white beret. So you meet up, Nim. I would say at the end you do realize that you're pretty much alone.
Where'd everyone go?
Yeah, you do see Chelsea downstairs.
Oh, Chelsea, hi.
Hey, you do any shopping? You buy anything?
Well, not yet. I mean, I didn't get the chance to check out any other stores really, or any other floor. I mean, there was a bunch of stores up there, but like, I want to see like the other places before I decide. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the ones downstairs are a lot nicer.
Well, they're really nice to me.
Yeah. To you.
Yeah.
You weren't so nice to me in Third Eye.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I can practically hear the solitary cough in the distance.
Well, hopefully you can. Did you find some places that work better for you then?
Yep.
All right.
Chelsea's
Awesome.
wearing her new hat, by the way.
Oh my gosh, your new hat looks so good.
Thank
I
you.
don't know how I didn't notice it before. Probably because it wasn't mentioned. Sorry, don't mind me being sassy.
All right. So
Sorry, that was my water bottle.
no worries. So you gather you gather up. I would say Verdite. You lost track of time listening the story of these great heroes fighting this being from another world who came in trying to end the existence of half of Amara, and and yeah, it was a very compelling story. And you got so enthralled that you missed like half the afternoon on this. But you see Nim and Chelsea on the way back, as you see also Kathis and Durgan also on the way back, both completely shit-faced drunk, on their way back to the ship.
As
Or you also have another option. If you do not want to stay at the ship, if you want to stay in an actual bed, you can actually rent a room.
I would like to stay in the bed.
I'll stay on the ship.
All right. Yeah. So who's staying? Who's staying in a tavern, in a bed? Who's renting a room?
Me.
Just him. All right. Cool.
I'll rent a different room, but I'll sleep on a bed for once.
Okay, Cathis.
I mean, would a room in the inn come with its own keg right next to where he sleeps?
Room service.
Unfortunately, no, buddy. Only breakfast.
And no, he will sleep on the ship.
All right. So, Nim and Verdite, deduct 7 silver from your character sheets, please.
Will do.
As the rooms do cost 7 silver. And yeah, that was the first day of shore leave. That was a long day. Second day, what are your plans?
Shopping.
Oh my god.
But this time in other areas.
Okay.
Nim is also interested in that blacksmith that's in the middle of the shopping area too.
Okay. Chelsea, what's the plan? Reminder, you can also follow one of the other crewmates, or you can do...
What are some of the other crewmates doing?
Okay, if you ask around, you'll learn that in the second day... Give me a moment, because this is a big list. There we go. So Esme, the navigator, on the second day, she actually tells you she is visiting the meditation gardens. She is having a trip in meditation gardens. Vingnir, the quartermaster, the big Goliath, is going to continue, because he's a quartermaster, he's going to continue to stock up on supplies. So basically, he's basically spending most of his time on doing supply runs. Durgan is going for a second day of heavy drinking and gambling.
Who could have guessed?
What a surprise!
Yep. Freya, the shipwright, is currently scouting out tools and parts for her job as a shipwright. She's basically in the markets, in the more industrial markets.
Yeah.
Grukal is buying ingredients. He spent the first day basically scouting out best ingredients and restaurants, and he is currently on a ingredient run. You actually do see Cosmo, the cat, is currently in Grukal's shoulder as he's leaving, and he's been on the orc's shoulder the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey, he gives the food.
Yeah.
Kayla is going to a sharpshooting range. Basically practice her aim. Samuel is actually in heading towards the library. He does not specify why. And Ozzy the goblin is staying in the ship because he's Ozzy the goblin.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go out and I think I'll spend the day with Durgan. A little gambling.
Hell
A little
yeah.
less of the drinking, a little bit more of the gambling.
Yeah, I assume so. Cathis, what is the plan?
Round two.
Round two. Actually, Cathis, there's a surprise. Chelsea's joining you.
I always knew you were my favorite newbie.
Durgan wraps his arms around, one arm around Chelsea's waist, the other arm around Cathis's waist, like, let's go, lads and lady. And he picks you both up and starts walking. He's a fucking strong dwarf.
I will be picked up.
Oh, you would have no other choice. Soon you'll be able to fly away, but not yet. Um,
Not yet.
yeah. Nim, you already said you're going with the shopping, and finally, Verdite. What are you doing? What is the plan?
So as I wake up in the morning, I'm just going to walk past Nim's door, just bang on the door a couple of times and shout, "Going back to the ship!" and head back to the ship
Okay.
because I want to grab Fizz and drag her to the theater to go and get 2 tickets to go see the Avengerous and see this.
Avengers,
See
yeah.
this? No, the Avengerous, the Avengerous, and
The Avengers, yeah.
yeah, see this play that everyone's talking about. See when the next
Oh.
showing for that is.
As
And
you,
on the way, I spoil the entire thing to her.
no, wait, first, you go to meet with Fizz, and as you reach, Fizz is already. She has this big bag on her, very empty, but she doesn't plan on keeping it empty. As she's starting to head out. Oh, hi, Verdite. Can you step out of the way, Verdite? She's like,
Fizz,
"Right, but yes,
Fizz, what are you doing right now?
going shopping.
Okay, that can wait. I need you to come with me. This is very, very important.
What?
Trust me. Look, just trust me. And I just kind of like
roll
gently.
me your persuasion.
Okay. Persuasion.
She's very confused.
It's just like we have to go. We have to go right now.
Okay. 16. Yeah, she goes. Okay. You have a hero point now. Yay.
Excellent.
I have 4 villain points. How did I get 4 villain points?
Jeez.
Because Gorion. That's why.
That's good.
But Gorion did give you the hero point now, so that's good. Okay, so you managed to take Fizz out to the theater, and I assume you spoil.
Oh, I tell her everything that happens in it, like, because in an attempt to like hype her up about it, and just tell her all of the like the interesting plot points. I end up basically explaining the entire thing to her before we get there.
She as you're fine, she's like, yeah, You see,
Yeah.
you pass by a shop that clearly has some wood carving tools. She's clearly looking at it, but you're like pulling on her arm. As you pull on this little gnome's arm.
There's no time.
Yeah. And you managed to go on a little theater date with Fizz. All right.
Okay.
So, first Nim.
Me?
You go to the shops, but not
I do.
the ones on top, the ones in the
I
bottom.
do.
Immediately you see the area here is completely different. You see more modest clothing, less expensive clothing, very welcoming people. You notice a lot of them are Earth Genasi and Water Genasi.
Okay.
It's not fine clothing. Like, you immediately see it's not the same as the ones above. They're pretty.
Okay.
They're nice, but for example, you go in and you touch some of the clothing. It feels a little bit rougher, you know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah.
Ooh.
Clearly the price isn't it matches the quality, one would
Ugh.
say.
Right.
Common clothes, yes, but they're
Ugh.
so nice though. They're so nice, so friendly, but still,
Yeah, but the clothes.
yeah.
Okay. What about the armory?
Oh yes,
Whoa.
you can go to.
Because I was also interested in that.
Yes. So after after spending the morning going around
Yeah.
these clothings that don't really impress you
Yeah.
that much.
I assume she's pulled around a lot less, so it takes less time.
Pulled around a lot less. Nobody's pulling her around. Like, at best you hear one person that walks up to her, need any help, honey? And that's about it. Just this will look good on you. Yeah, and stuff like that. It's not much, but yeah. So you go to the blacksmith, and as you get to the blacksmith, you do see this big sign that says, if I can find a fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's not what it says. That's not what it. God damn it! What is it? That's the church. No, not the church.
Oh,
The Fighter's Forge. There we go. The Fighter's Forge. And you don't see a Genasi, you see a dwarf. A dwarfy dwarf. Big,
Oh.
bushy beard, all done up in like 3 different braids as he's hammering away. He's like, what? Oh, look at your dainty self. What do you want, lass?
Well, I was curious. Because,
Curious?
Yeah. Your store, is
There's a
located,
blacksmith.
Yes, this blacksmith is located, amongst, lots of other, lots of other stores and clothing stores.
Yeah, out with it.
Um,
Yeah, it doesn't
yeah.
belong here, right?
No, I was gonna say, have you ever like collaborated?
What do you mean collaborated?
like with sorry, my voice. I need to clear my throat. 1 sec.
No problem, no problem.
oh, Chelsea's BRB.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Have you ever like collaborated with any of the clothing stores on like a combination of sort of functional and effective armor and fashionable and good-looking clothing?
No.
Would you
Just
ever
stares at
consider
you.
it?
Did Jameson put you up to this?
No,
I told that fucker that I'm not
I don't know who
selling.
that is.
No. You want me to collaborate with the clothing stores? They
Well,
want me
I
out
mean-
of here. I know you want me to collaborate with them.
Well, I mean, I just got here. I don't like. I was just curious. Like, I just
Oh.
wondered. I just
You're
figured,
not a
like,
Genasi.
No.
I can't tell you people apart. You tall folk.
Right.
You need beards, that's what you need.
I need what? Sorry.
Beards.
No, not for me.
I've seen beautiful dwarven woman with this big bushy beard. Now that's a woman, you see. Oh, so beautiful.
Right. Yeah.
Big melons too. Beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That definitely helps.
Aye.
So
Look, I can
is
make
it-
you armor if you want to stuff clothing around it. That's your business.
Okay, I'll talk with the clothing stores.
But I don't know.
As
He,
well.
he points at your armor. Well, actually, are you
Yes.
wearing armor or are you wearing your normal clothing? No armor.
I'm probably not wearing armor.
Okay, so you're not wearing armor. You go, but don't expect me to make any beautiful, dainty little elven armor. No, I make strong dwarven armor.
Strength is beauty too.
Yeah, but strength is strength too.
Something can be strong and beautiful.
Like me wife.
Exactly.
She got the big melons.
Mhm.
Those are
Yeah.
really beautiful.
They
I'll
are.
tell you right now. And that beard. Oh.
Okay. I see you love your wife very much.
Aye,
That's admirable.
of course it is. I've been together with her for 200 years.
That's a very long time.
Eh. Shrugs.
Right. Well, do you mind if I see some of your armor since I'm here?
Aye. Of course. Again, don't have any dainty little elf armor that breaks if
Right,
you
do you
breathe
have-
on
yeah,
it a little bit too hard. But no.
Yeah, but do you have, for women?
Aye.
Perfect.
Of course I have armor for women. There's a lot of women warriors in dwarven culture.
Exactly. Well, I'm not a dwarf though, so I don't think dwarf armor would fit.
You're almost the size of one. I'm kidding. Haha, dwarven joke. Anyway.
I fucking love this guy.
Anyway. Here's some armor he starts showing you. Nim, you've been around armor your whole life. You know your way around armor.
I do.
Yeah. This dude is good. This dude is really good.
Probably.
But it's, has very dwarven design, very geometric, very sharp edges, and not slick armor like what you're used to. It's very heavy looking, even though it's very, very usable. Very focused on defense and not so much the maneuverability.
Right.
But it's so good. Like you know this, even though it doesn't look like something an elf should be using. Your father would buy this for, the lower ranks. That's big praise.
Your armor is amazing.
Aye. 250 years old. Been working on this for close to 200 years. I know my way around the hammer. A little bit around the forge, aye. He elbows you straight in the gut.
I see that. Nim's trying to remain composed.
Aye.
But
I
also
know.
slightly winded.
I know my way around the forge almost as much as I know my way around my wife. I love my wife.
It's awesome.
I'm starting to love his wife too.
Hey. So, you buying anything?
Well, I'm currently asking around the area because I am looking for new armor,
Uh-huh.
but also clothing. So
Uh-huh.
when I figured out what combination of those two I'm looking for, I will return to you.
You see him look at you for a moment. You should... What armor are you wearing, Lass?
It's elven made. It is.
I'm not asking who made it. I'm asking what kind of armor.
Right. It's got a decorative. It's got a mostly decorative coating, but it's mostly chainmail underneath.
Chainmail.
Right. Made of steel.
Steel chainmail.
To keep it light.
Well, if you want to keep it light, there's nothing like mithril to keep it even lighter, eh?
Absolutely, but well,
But I hear elves have deep pockets. Don't tell me you don't have money for mithril.
I'm on a budget for reasons.
Ah. Well, if you're ever looking for someone to craft mithril, you know where to find him. And he points at himself.
And his wife.
My wife doesn't know how to craft mithril.
Thank you.
Hey. You know what? Looking at you, I can make ya refit a splint armor, not mithril. I can refit a splint armor for a good price for you. Would be a
If I bought-
blast to see an elf wear dwarven armor.
If I brought the armor, could you let me know what you could do with it?
Aye, sure, if you bring me armor, I can do it. But I do have a splint armor that I can refit for
Oh,
you.
right, that's what you meant.
Aye.
I misunderstood. I'll consider it. If I'd like to though. I'm still interested in seeing if that collaboration with
I ain't
The Clown
collaborating
Stars
with
is
any of
possible.
these pansies.
Oh no.
They fucking hate me, and I fucking hate them for fucking hating me. My wife can't buy any clothing in here. Because her melons are too big, yes. Also, she's short, like a dwarf.
All right. Well, I'll return.
Okay, and he just turns around, completely turns your back on you and starts hammering away at stuff.
Okay. Nim's very curious now about the opinions of the clothing stores around here of this guy.
Okay, all right. Before we continue with Nim, we're gonna jump to
No
Cathis
problem.
and Chelsea. And Durgan. Definitely Durgan. So as you're heading through the pub crawl. It's been you're at the third pub. Chelsea, have you been drinking?
A little bit.
A little bit. All right. Roll me. You and Cathis both roll me Constitution saving throws. I'll give you advantage, Chelsea, just because you're just drinking a little bit. Durgan just rolled a natural 17.
5s!
Wow. Wow. God damn it. Cathis, your stomach is made of iron. Well,
It kind it kind of has to be, or else you'd have died years ago.
it's also the acid. You, I think your acid is just stronger than any booze that you drink. It just
That's
can't.
why you have to drink so much, so he can feel it.
Oh my god, yeah. So, Cathis, you're just feeling buzzed at this point. Another villain point. I have 5 villain points. Why am I getting so many villain points? All right, cool. Thanks everyone. Cathis, Chelsea at the fourth. Let's go with the fourth. The fourth pub, gambling starts. You do see a guy in the corner. Two guys in the corner playing dice, and Durgan immediately hits Cathis. Ready to lose another 50.
Oh, he's on now.
What about you, Blue? What? Sorry, Blue. Wow, my brain. What about you, Red?
I'm more into cards. If we get around to gambling with those, I'll join in.
Well, we're playing dice here, but suit yourself. All right. Chelsea, you're not gonna play against Durgan and Cathis because they're playing dice. That's their gambling of choice. But you're gonna be playing cards against someone else.
All right.
Cathis, once again, are you playing against Durgan, or are you like waiting until Durgan stops for a moment and then you play?
Durgan
He's
made
like-
it personal.
Yeah, he's egging you on. Come
Yeah, he's
on.
betting against Durgan.
All right, so winner buys the drinks. You know the deal.
Yeah. I look forward to paying off your tab.
Not happening. Anyway, so you remember the roles they have to do. Since you're not drunk, you're fine. So, let's see. Roll me insight, deception, and intimidation.
All right. Oh my god.
All right.
We have no hero points, right? I already used one
There
last
is
time.
one
I love
hero
this
point.
already.
By the way, how much were you betting? Another 50, I assumed?
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh buddy.
Well,
There is one hero point on the field if you want to use it. If everyone else is okay with it.
I mean, I'm not using it.
do I guess?
Go for it.
All right.
Your rolls are so bad.
I'll reroll. I guess I'll just reroll the last one I did then. The intimidation.
Yep, sure. Oh my
goodness.
god. So, Cathis,
Oh no!
you stop when you lose 50 gold again because Durgan, mind you, puts a hand on your shoulder and just turns to you and goes, "That's enough, buddy. Just let it go, all right? Just let it go."
Jeffus has never felt more ashamed in his life.
All right. How about I buy you some really strong bourbon, huh?
Yeah, that would work.
All right,
Nicely.
all right, let's go this way, buddy. just nursing you back to, like, ushering you gently towards the bar. He feels so bad for you. So you lost another 50 gold. So, Cathis, you literally lost all your gold into all the gold you got as payment in 2 days.
Worth it.
Worth it? All right, cool.
Probably not a that uncommon of an occurrence.
Doesn't
Look,
seem like it.
I'm just being upfront. Before we started this campaign, I
Uh-huh.
told Massive that, with the build and the kind of character I was going for, I was like, any money gold I get is just going to be used for like vices and just like having fun. I don't
Yup.
care about any gold because I don't need to buy anything.
Yeah, because monks. All right,
Yeah.
Chelsea.
It's
Roll
the
me.
best way to play a monk, honestly.
It is a drunk gambling addict monk. That is so cool.
Forfeit your worldly possessions.
Chelsea, how much are you betting?
I think I'll do the standard bet of 50.
50 gold. All right. So roll an insight, roll a charisma. Well, actually, you have proficiency with the gaming with the
Playing
deck of
card
cards.
set, yep.
All right, so you're gonna roll 3 times with, so wisdom with proficiency, the charisma with proficiency, and charisma with proficiency again.
So 1 wisdom, 2 charisma.
Yes. You can roll a saving throw. I think it's the same for the
Oh, no.
charismas. Oh no! All right.
That rolling is int. Never mind. Defaulted to int. Having to change it each time. Why are my dice rolls so bad?
I mean,
Why are my dice
oh
rolls so bad?
my god! So Chelsea, you're playing cards. You're playing cards. This has never happened before. The dude that you're playing with is this gnarly looking goblin with this one eye patch over, not even his eye, just over the side. It's almost like he has 2 eyes, but he just has the eye patch above the eyebrow, like he's not even using it. And this dude plays amazingly. His luck, you've never seen it before, and you lost 50 gold.
I got too drunk.
All right. At this point, he turns to you and goes, "Better luck next time, toots." You know what?
Like what?
Here. He flicks you a silver coin. Get yourself a nail. On me.
Chelsea's just gonna pocket it.
All right.
She's got on alcohol today.
Chelsea, do you meet Durgan and Cathis on the very depressing loser
Yeah.
nursing? All right. All right, buddy. Okay.
I got too drunk. Drinking and gambling, never a good idea.
All right. So, let me get this straight. Both of you got drunk and both of you lost all your money.
No, I didn't lose all my money.
A lot of money.
Too much money.
Too much money. All right. So, let's be responsible and just get drunk and no gambling.
Fine.
I can't wait. I can't believe I'm the one actually saying this.
But gambling.
Let's gambling.
Let's
You're
go
not here,
gambling.
Nem. You're not getting drunk.
You're not being a bad influence, Nim. Come on. Verdite, jumping back to you and Fizz. It's after the theater, after the play. You get out, and Fizz has this annoyed look on her face as she is carrying her bag, like looking down, looking kind of depressed, almost bored, as she leaves the theater. Verdite?
Yeah. Wasn't that brilliant?
Why didn't he go for the head? He should have
I know,
for the
right?
head.
I know, right? It was right there. It,
It
was,
was
so easy.
right there. And
It would have solved all the problems immediately, and then he
he would have been able to clap his hands. Oh. All the way back to
Watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
it's Avengers Endgame.
we were watching Avengers.
Oh, you mean snap his fingers?
Yeah, snap his fingers, clap his hands.
I get the reference now.
Yay! Fizz, Verdite. The rest of the day, Fizz completely forgot about her shopping as she spent the rest of the day talking happily with you, Verdite, about the stupid people who didn't go for the head when they should have gone for the head, but how awesome it was. Like, it was such a good play. You need to watch the second part when it comes out in like 2 years.
When they write it in 15 years.
When they write it in 50. But yeah, your date with Fizz went really well.
Perfect.
Your friend
As
date,
it.
of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, yeah. Unless, but of course. Nim, back to you just to finish up. So, you
Okay.
went to the store and you wanted to know about people, right? Why do I keep getting villain points? I have 6 villain points for this
I'm getting massive villain points.
RP focused.
He's got too many.
Thank you, Garia.
Master didn't even have to use them to make me fail at gambling.
I know. I only use them to make RB fail at gambling. I didn't even need to use them. Anyway, so Nim, with
Yes.
some investigation, you realize the blacksmith was here before any of these stores were set
Right.
up. All these stores are part of a guild, a very
Oh.
specific guild, a merchant guild here in the city. They tried to buy out this whole area, and he was the only one who refused
Oh.
to leave. And they are very they keep complaining about the smoke from the smithy keeps giving all the shops, all the clothes, some weird smells. It's annoying. They hate him. He's loud. He keeps banging his hammer and shouting at people, and It's just bad for business. Everyone hates him.
Oh no. How are we gonna get them to collab on a cool armored dress? Anyway,
Doesn't seem like it's going to happen, Nim.
damn. Well, that sucks.
So, Nim, are you buying any
Yes.
clothing?
So if Nim had, so okay, like Nim probably would have tried asking directly some of the friendlier ones, definitely not the high floor
Mm-hmm.
people, but Nim would have tried asking the friendly ones, like, would you be like, here's a exciting new business opportunity, like armor, but it's fashionable.
Uh-huh,
You know?
uh-huh, uh-huh. Who would
This can
make
be
that
an-
armor?
Well, the guy who makes armor, who's literally in the middle of this whole area,
No.
but he's right there.
Yeah, no. We don't want him to be right there. That's the problem.
Well, he is. So why not make the most of it?
Ma'am, this is a Danny's.
Why is your clothing store called Denny's?
Because I'm Denise.
Oh, sorry, Denise.
Do you want to buy something, hun, or not?
Maybe next time.
All right.
Okay.
That is the general answers you're getting.
Okay. Nim's a bit frustrated that they're not cooperating, but she doesn't know if she can do anything about it. Nim will. Nim's gonna go back to the expensive store and maybe go buy something.
All right. How much is she willing to drop in terms of gold?
I mean, she's not gonna buy like the most expensive thing, but she wants something that that she can wear, right? Like the most expensive thing is it's a bit elaborate,
Mhm.
right, for daily wear. So something for daily wear, but is really nice, and comfortable and pretty,
But are you buying like one set of clothing or multiple?
She'll just buy one for now.
Just one set of clothing? All right.
Yeah.
For that, I'll say around 20 gold.
Okay.
You get a beautiful set. You can describe it as you wish.
Yeah.
I am not going into fashion anymore.
That is no problem.
That is not something I'm good at.
All right. Well, it's I mean, in keeping with the sort of the fashion of the genasi, it's very colorful. It of course comes with a hat. And this hat has it has it actually has a pair of feathers on it.
Ooh.
One red and one blue. And the whole outfit is very sort of red and blue. That's the kind of color scheme for it. With a bit of sort of purple is a sort of mixing color. It's as you said, sort of short skirts are in at the moment. So it's got a cute kind of short skirt, but it's like a high waist skirt. And it's got some long ribbons sort of attached to the back, to give it a longer sort of attachment at the back. While the sleeves are kind of they're detached sleeves, not entirely detached. They're attached to the sides of the dress, but they leave the shoulders open, and kind of are sort of flare out towards the hands. And then the top is like a turtleneck that comes down again, leaving the shoulders bare and covering the chest.
Okay.
And that's the dress.
Okay. Very big question. First of all, are you heading back to the ship or to the inn? And are you wearing the clothing, or are you just putting it in a bag and.
Nim will wear it. Well, actually, how private are the changing rooms?
Oh, very private. Very private.
Oh yeah, Nim will wear it.
You're in the high end, baby.
Yeah, Nim will wear it, and she'll go back to the inn.
Okay, cool. Kathis, I assume you go back to the ship. Chelsea, you go back to the ship.
Yeah, I don't want to spend any of the rest of my money on inn rooms.
Verdite, ship or in?
Ship.
Ship. All right. So yeah, you're hanging out. Actually, because you're staying at the ship, Verdite, you hang out with Fizz a little bit more. Yeah, that's very nice. Verdite, as you're hanging out with Fizz, you look over the side and you see Chelsea walking, kind of depressed. You also see Durgan with big Kathis slumped over on his back, just completely passed out. As he walks up to the ship and just looks at you, goes, just nods, just shakes his head
I was
like.
gonna say, I just look at him and go,
Yes.
without even saying anything.
We need to not let him gamble. Hey,
Maybe not gamble and drink at the same time.
maybe
I
not-
assume that's what happened.
No, he's not going to stop drinking. You know him.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. This one wasn't too drunk and she still lost.
I was too drunk.
She was too drunk, apparently. I am not debating this. All right, I'm going to put this one to bed. He just carries Kenneth down below deck. All right. Third day. Verdite, what are you doing on the third day?
I am going to go. I'm going shopping, but I'm going shopping for trinkets.
Trinkets.
Yeah, I'm going to see if there are any magical item stores.
There is an enchanter
Cool.
where basically it sells magical items if you want to go there. Sure, you can go shopping.
I will, but on the way, can I drop into that shop that we saw when I was dragging Fizz to the theatre that had that wood carving set and buy that?
Oh, of course you can.
Okay. How much was that?
Wood carvers. Wood. Sorry. Sorry. It's a gold piece.
A gold piece. Okay. So, there we go.
All
Cool.
right.
Right. Took that off.
All right. Cool. You have a wood carver set. I'll give it to you after stream.
Okay.
So, you do that, Chelsea. What are you doing for the third day? Chelsea?
I think today is a good day to browse around, see if there's any food stalls to try.
Food. All right. So walk around, just browse stuff, eat some good food, and relax. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. You can do that. Not too expensive.
Yeah.
All right.
After yesterday.
Nim, what are you doing for the third day?
Nim will, Nim will.
She will.
Get that armor dress.
She does want an armor dress, but I don't think it's happening here.
Plus,
Which
you
is
only have like a
shame.
day.
Yeah. I mean, how long did the dwarf say you could fit the armor?
You can.
Since she only has a day.
It takes like more or less a day to do that. You won't need to be there the whole day, but it will take about a day to
Right. Okay.
to refit the armor.
Did he say how much it would cost?
I didn't tell you before, but let's just assume that he would have told you 175 gold.
Okay. I don't think I have that much money.
You
So,
probably don't.
well,
You can sell your armor. You'll get a little bit more, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
well then,
You can also check what the others are doing if you wanna.
what are the others doing?
Okay, third day we have Esme is in a meditation garden. Actually, no, she is. No, she's in the meditation gardens as well. Once again, Vignir on the third day is still shopping, but he's gonna do something specific at night. If you want to join him, he's gonna go to a wrestling ring here in the city. Durgan is actually not drinking this time because he realized he spent he spent too much time drinking, but he also made so much money that he's gonna be spending it by shopping. Fizz is finally going to buy the equipment that she wants, that she wasn't
Let's
able to
go,
buy
Fizz.
the previous day.
Is that not what I bought for her a minute ago?
She wants other stuff, but
okay.
but the tools was like she was eyeing those tools, but yeah.
Okay.
Grukal actually says he is going for a citywide cooking contest.
Whoa,
Yeah, he's participating
that's awesome.
and he wants to
Ooh.
win.
Ooh, there's a cooking contest. That sounds better than just going to restaurants.
Do you wanna go watch Gurkal in the cooking contest?
I want to go watch the cooking contest.
All
Yeah.
right, you can go. Kayla's in the sharpshooting range, swindling people,
Yeah.
because of course she is. Samuel is actually looking for an astrologer's shop that he encountered, that he wants to look at star charts. It's something that
Alright.
he enjoys.
Okay.
And Ozzy is staying at the ship.
Okay. No. Well. I mean, yeah, she'd be down to watch the cooking contest as well. I think. That
Okay,
sounds fun.
Nim and Chelsea are going to go to the cooking
So
contest.
mostly Nim just wants to like wear her new dress, and be in the city.
You'll be
So
the most
people see her
fashionable
wearing it?
bitch
Yeah.
at the cooking contest.
So-
Okay, honey.
So she just needs any excuse for an event to go to.
Okay, yeah, no, this is this is a big event, so
All right, perfect.
she's gonna stand out.
Nice.
All right, RB, are you back? I don't think he's back. He said he'd be right back. He didn't say he's back.
Yeah, it said BRB again. It's
All
not back
right,
yet.
he's probably busy with some stuff. All right, so we'll figure out what Cathis is doing later. So Verdite, you went to buy the tools,
Yes.
and you actually encounter Fizz as she's leaving the ship. She just waves at you as she starts to walk past.
Wasn't planning on this. I just kind of awkwardly try and hide the tools because I doubt I've got like a shopping bag, so I just kind of try and hide them in my robes,
Yeah, it's
like
easy
behind my
enough.
back.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
You have big robes. Fur
Behind my
robes.
back.
She goes, Verdite, you wanna go shopping?
What? No, who said that? Yeah, sure. Were you?
No,
what-
yes,
Yes, no, I do want to go shopping.
yes,
I
no.
was- What?
What?
Speak plainly.
I am very confused.
Yes, Fizz, I would like
Yes.
to go shopping with you.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Cool.
Did you have anything in particular you needed?
She's
to
gone.
get?
She
She's
is
gone.
just walking away around, just way ahead of you, not
Okay,
stopping.
so-
Yeah, all right. So you go shopping with Fizz.
Okay.
She is going to buy gears and all manner of equipment. All right. So Nim and Chelsea. You actually tentatively back. Okay, Cathis, what are you doing for your third day?
Kethis is just gonna take it easy. He's what are the other crewmates doing?
The party or the crewmates?
Both, I guess.
Okay, Esme is in the meditation gardens.
Come with us to the cooking contest.
Vignir is shopping and then going to a wrestling contest, wrestling ring. Durgan is fuck it. Durgan's also going to the cooking contest. Gonna watch the cooking contest. Fizz is shopping with
Me.
Verdite. Yeah. Kayla's swindling people at the shooting range. Samuel is an astrologer. Is gonna check an astrologer's shop. And Grukal, the orc, is going to participate in a cooking contest.
Guess we'll go watch the cooking contest then.
All right, so Nim, Chelsea, Durgan, and Kathis all going to a cooking to watch Grook beat some ass in the cooking contest. Gruff, yes. So Gruff, so everyone, as you arrive, first and foremost, Nim is the most well-dressed person in there. There's no other fire genasi anywhere, so she has the most expensive clothing out of everyone. Chelsea and Kathis, as you arrive, you do see Gruff. He has Cosmo on his shoulder, and he's arguing with a judge who's saying that he can't have a cat with him while cooking. And Kathis and Chelsea, you both notice something. Cosmo is like 5 seconds away from you just casting magic missile on the judge.
No.
Do you intervene?
Yeah.
You hear Cosmo go, "Get this foul creature away from me."
Who said that, Cosmo or the judge?
Cosmo. Cosmo's speaking to you mentally, Chelsea.
You told me. Sadly, the judge has to be here. You can come watch with us if you want, though, because it'll let the contest happen.
Fine, but you're the only one allowed to touch me. As he jumps into your arms.
All right, I will give him pets if he accepts.
You are allowed.
Pets.
Bra. Bra. Okay, so competition begins.
Yeah.
You see, this is some Master Chef style shit. There's these counters all set up, all full of food. They begin to make their own signature dishes. You see, Gruff is just going to town on this fish dish that it's actually the same one he used for Cosmo when you wanted to lure Cosmo, but a little bit more developed than that. The competition goes awesome. You do see that Gruff makes it to the finals. It's just him versus another fire genasi who has this exquisite set of knives. And you just hear Gruff say, "When I beat you, I'm going to take your knives." And he goes, "You're on, orc. If you beat me, you may take my knives. I don't need them if I lose to an orc." You know what? When I beat you, I'm taking your knives and I'm breaking your skull. Your what? Let's go! And he turns around and more cooking. And then, as the final dishes are finished. Chelsea, Nim, and Kathis, roll me insights.
Okay. I'm really good at insight.
That was almost a 20.
I'm not.
I'm not good at insight. That was me being sarcastic.
Oh, okay. 17, Kethis. While Nim and Chelsea, well, Nim is way too focused on being the prettiest girl there.
Nim is like I said, Nim is not here for the contest. She just wants people to see her wearing the dress.
Yeah, like I said, you're the best dressed person in here
Let's go.
because there's no other fire genasi, so you have the most expensive shit in here
Let's
and most
go.
high. Yeah, Chelsea, you're just. It smells so good. You're not. You're looking at the food. But Kethis, you realize something.
And focused on petting Cosmo.
And focus on petting Cosmo.
Mhm.
Kethis, you realize something. As the judges are trying the food, you notice that they have a bigger reaction to Gruff's food than the Fire Genasi chef. It looks like very clearly they liked his food more. And Gruff is going to win until you hear the final results. And the winner is Depardieu LeBlanc. As you see the fire genasi go. Yes, of course I won. Better luck next time, orcish fellow. Gruff is devastated.
Kethis is gonna. How far away is Kethis from like all this?
About 20
Is he
feet.
like how far away the stands?
About 20 feet.
Kethis is gonna get up and be like, "That's bullshit! I demand a recount.
But settle down!
Hearsay! They like this food better. Don't you lie? Have you no shame?"
Roll me a persuasion, Kethis.
Yes. Okay. If there's, this is all I want. Do we have a hero point?
There is no hero point because you already used it for your gambling.
No.
No, if only there was a brave soul that was going to help us have our chef rightfully win this contest by giving us a
If
hero point.
If only there's a hero
Yeah,
point from
you
Lightning.
I'm not allowed.
All right.
If only I could stall for time long enough.
Yeah, reroll that.
Only.
It's gonna be like another like. Okay, that's
It's a 14.
better, but
All
still
right.
bad.
All right, 13. You hear a couple of people. Oh, well, it did look better. They're like talking to each other. People are like, settle down. The judges have made their call. Settle down. Shut up, you damned lizard. You know nothing about the culinary arts. The fire genasi says as he just whips his scarf around and turns his back to you.
Lizard. Kethis is gonna start
no.
to climb over towards the.
Here we go.
Durgan like grabs you by the belt, not to stop you completely. Durgan just turns to you and goes, "Are you sure about this?" This guy,
Kethis is gonna turn back to Durgan and be like, "Oh, that's one of our family members. He's fucking with."
all right then. He releases your belt, spits in his hands. Let's fucking go on! He jumps over the stand as well and starts beating the shit out of the judges.
Assuming Nim sees this, it'd
Of
be
course.
hard not to.
I mean,
Nim is
Nim.
like-
It depends. Is Nim just too self-centered to see this?
No, Nim would see this.
Okay.
Like, because she's like inherently she's paying attention to other people to see if they're looking at her. So
Of course.
Nim definitely sees this. And it's just like she doesn't get involved. She's just like, oh gosh.
All right. Kethis, I assume you jump the fire genasi chef.
Oh hell yes!
All right, so you're beating the shit out of him. Durgan's beating the shit out of the judges. Gruff looks at all of this, grabs one of the counters, literally rips it off the ground and throws it at the first security guard that shows up. Orcish rage. Chelsea, what are you doing, you and Cosmo?
Captain told me not to get in trouble with the law.
Mhm.
And I think I'm distracted petting this cat. So I think I can't help. My hands are full.
So here's what's happening. Kathis, over the Fire Genasi judge, just grabbing him by the collar and punching him repeatedly. You see Durgan grabbing two judges and slamming their heads together. You see Gruff grabbing the counter and using it as a bludgeoning weapon against the poor security guards that show up. Meanwhile, Nim and Chelsea are just sitting as everyone is in a panic. Everyone starts to run away from the stands. Nim and Chelsea are just sitting there, right?
Nim is mentally preparing herself to have to drag the others back.
All right, cool. You don't need to do that, Nim. Kethis, Gruff, and Durgan, the City Watch show up, and you're all arrested.
All right.
Durgan
Worth
is double arrested because he punched one of the cops.
Nim is like, I don't know who these people are.
We don't
Is
know
there
this.
any of the food that was prepared for the contest left?
If not only is there some left, but Cosmo demands that you bring some with you as you make your way out.
All right, I'm gonna sneak and take the food.
Nim will definitely take some food.
Okay, so you sneak and take some food. I'm gonna say with
I
the
want to
commotion.
see. I want to taste test myself. To see
Nim was
if,
probably eating food while watching the fight.
All right, Nim and Chelsea, you both realize something.
Oh yeah.
Gruff's meal was way better than the Fire Genasi's.
Okay, well they got beat up for it, so it's okay.
Yeah, no, they
Yeah.
got beat up for it.
What was the
Kathis-
prize for that contest?
Oh, it was 1,000 gold.
Holy!
Ooh.
Yes. And bragging
Okay.
rights.
In the chaos, would Chelsea have been able to sneak around and I don't know, take the knife set from the Genasi chef?
Roll me a stealth. I'll give you advantage.
Oh,
Stealth with advantage. Okay. There's stealth with advantage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The dice just hate me today. This has been happening in my real life games too. My luck has just been absolutely terrible.
Double ones. Are you fucking
Snake
kidding me?
eyes!
Snake eyes.
All right. So Chelsea, you sneak in. You grab the
I
nice
thought it
set.
was a 10 day.
You grab the nice set. Immediately, you feel two hands on your shoulders, and you see two City Watch. You're coming with us.
Oh no.
Durgan, you just hear Durgan go, "She's not with us." Gruff's like, "Chelsea, beat her!" No! Like Gruff is like beating the shit out of people. So Chelsea, Kathis, and Gruff and Durgan, you're all arrested. Nim, I assume you go back to the inn.
Well, everyone's been arrested, so she's gonna go back to the ship to tell.
Okay, you get back to the ship. Verdite, you just came back with your date with Fizz, with your
me and
shopping
Fizz
date.
me and Fizz are on like a park bench sitting there going, "Isn't it really peaceful here?
Yeah, it's
so
very
nice."
Yeah, I like this
Nim-
place.
Nim just gets back to the ship like,
You see Thalric. Yeah, you see Thalric, the vice captain, as he goes. The vice captain. He goes, "Where are the others?"
they got arrested.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right.
They beat up the judges in a cooking contest.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. One would think you and Chelsea would be a good influence on them. Where's Chelsea?
Chelsea tried to steal the prize.
Okay, sounds about right. All right, we'll handle that, I guess. So y'all spend the night in jail. Verdite, anything you wish to do as you
Uh-huh.
in the ship before we
Uh-huh.
end it?
Not get arrested if I can
Yes,
help
of
it.
course, of course. All right, so you get back to the ship. Kethis,
You know, I could just break out of jail.
but will you?
Maybe later.
We got time for a jailbreak?
There's no real time for a jailbreak. That night, Thalric does arrive at the jail and says, "Right, I'm paying your bail. Thankfully, it's not too expensive. It's all coming out of Durgan's pocket." Durgan's like, "What? But I just earned that oh, fuck. Right. I'm paying your bail, but in the morning. Good night." As he just leaves you in the jail.
Right.
Yep. So, next morning, you all gather. You were going to have a fourth day, but unfortunately, everyone is called by the captain. And she goes, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're leaving early." You hear a couple of people go, "Oh, we wanted one more day." Yeah, I know.
Hey, at least 3 days was the new record, right?
Uh-huh. Kethis, Durgan, Gruff, really? Really? You're such a
They
bad
cheated
influence
Gruff
on
out of
Chelsea.
1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Hey, I tried the food, and the judges were wrong.
Did you have to beat up the judges?
I didn't beat them up. That was them.
No, technically, Durgan beat up the judges. I beat up the other chef.
Oh, that
Just
just
got
makes it
security
so much
guards.
better, Cathis. All
Oh,
right.
thanks, Captain. I appreciate it.
That was okay. Okay, not fine. It's fine. All right. So, we have a little bit of a problem. But you're going to find out that next session.
Whoa!
Dun, dun,
Next
dun,
Oh,
dun.
time.
That's crazy.
On
All
the
right, I gotta bounce,
Skyheart.
guys.
Bye,
Thanks
bye,
for
bye,
amazing
RB.
session.
Yeah.
Bye, RB.
Bye.
Goodbye.
All right. So that was a chill session without any combat at all.
Nearly. We
Nearly.
got right to the end.
Right to the end, and then people started beating
Mayhem.
the crap out of other people. That's great.
I
That's,
didn't do any fighting. I'm
you
fine.
didn't do any fighting. You
Yeah,
just got
me
arrested
neither.
with
I
a
mean, I didn't.
double
Did I?
ones. Double ones, Sev.
Snake eyes. Unbelievable.
Snake eyes. Oh my god. All right. So I'm gonna go find someone to raid real quick. And thank you so much for joining me. Now I do have an I forgot to RB isn't here to hear it. There won't be a session next week.
Okay.
Massive cannot make it next week, and without a DM, there's hardly fuck all you can do.
I
will be
know.
difficult.
Whatever would we do?
Oh,
We'd
yeah.
With
struggle.
our amazing DM.
I know. I'm amazing and fantastic and all that good stuff.
It's true.
That's
True.
true.
You're
But
saying
yeah.
you're saying that like it's not true, but it is.
Aw, thank you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's session. You bought
it
some
was good.
stuff.
It was
You
fun.
hung,
Yeah.
you hung out. You did some.
I'm just a little out of it because dealing with a computer problem real quick.
Aw, well, you handled yourself well, especially when you lost the 50 gold.
Yeah.
But at least you didn't lose 100 gold, like RB. Holy crap! All right.
Set yourself on limits. Don't go above them.
Yep.
Take
Yep.
your losses in stride.
Yeah, but yeah, so we're gonna be rating. Bye, Oshio. I know you're gonna be doing
I'll
your
head
thing.
out.
Love you.
Goodbye, gamers.
Love you,
Goodbye,
Oshio.
Oshio.
Bye. Yeah, all right, she's gone. And bye, everyone. Thank you so much for the session.
Yeah.
Bye
Good
bye.
session.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.